Hi, my name is Jasper, and this is my digital learning guide for anatomy and human biology students. The learning objectives of this guide are to outline global trends in mobile device ownership and usage, outline Australian trends in mobile device ownership and usage, discuss different theories of how students learn, outline 5 technologies human biology students can use to enhance their learning, and give examples of applications material useful for human biology students to aid in their learning. Over this decade, the number of users who have access to mobile devices and the internet has increased dramatically. It is estimated at the end of 2018, 51.9% of the world's population, or 3.9 billion people, use the internet. Developing country internet usage has increased from 7.7% in 2005 to 45.3% in 2018, whilst developed countries have shifted from 51.3% in 2005 to 80.9% in 2018. Australia-wide smartphone ownership has increased from 76% in 2014 to 84% of the population in 2016. Mobile phone ownership has a strong correlation with wealth, as shown by this graph comparing GDP per capita percentage of the population who own a smartphone. However, smartphone ownership is increasing in developing countries, as shown by the graph comparing 2014 and 2015 smartphone ownership in reported developing countries. A big part of mobile device owner and usership is affordances and affordability. Affordances are the abilities or uses which a mobile device lends itself to. High affordances mean the device has relatively high levels of capabilities, and high affordance mobile devices lend itself to greater ability for mobile learning. Affordability is the relative price of a mobile device and how affordable it is to consumers in a particular region. High affordability means devices are relatively cheaper and more affordable than low affordability devices. This is a major issue for the developing world, as high affordances on mobile devices normally mean low affordability, such as 2G compared to 3G. Educational approaches I recommend human bias students use are information transmission, the classical view of learning of passive information transfer from one person to another, such as a lecture or a book. Behaviourist learning is when students are conditioned to respond in the correct way by changing the environment and offering effective rewards for correct responses, such as quizzes, tests. Social constructivism is the theory of learning in which students that work on tasks together through communicating and interacting with each other learn better. This includes group work, such as assignments, lab classes, or tutorial activities. Situated learning is the theory in which students learn best by being placed in a particular environment or circumstances and learn from the experiences, such as laboratory classes, tutorials, or practical learning situations in the student's field of study. Let's move on to technologies I recommend students use. Ebooks are digital versions of normal books read on electronic devices such as computers and mobile devices. They have advantages of being normally cheaper, more environmentally friendly, have greater mobility, instant access anywhere, and being able to be viewed on many devices. They are best viewed for information transmission. However, some ebooks come with added quirks allowing for behaviorist and social constructivist learning. Langman's Embryology is an ebook I downloaded this semester to help with my human bio studies. Augmented reality is a relatively new technology that adds to or enhances real life and allows visualization of complex and abstract ideas. It is shown to increase students' motivation and learning effectiveness in classes they utilize it in. AR generally lends itself to situated learning because students can artificially generate situations they can learn from. The video on the left demonstrates AR technology in the app Complete Anatomy 19. Educational apps have wide-ranging purposes and methods, but at their base have instruction linked with technology. These apps are extremely important to the current generation of young students who have grown up with mobile devices. Education apps associated with all 4 learning styles I've discussed, and some I specifically recommend for human biology students are Essential Skeleton 4, which is free, and Complete Anatomy 19, which is a paid-for app. Mind mapping is a process in which students create a graphic representation of how complex ideas are linked and related. Mind maps promote creativity and have shown to lead to deeper learning. Creating mind maps can be associated with behaviorism, as students condition themselves to remember content by linking it in a way they'll remember. And it's often done as a collaborative task, allowing for a social constructivist nature, and viewing other people's mind maps can be viewed as information transmission. Polling is a technology that allows students to vote on their thoughts, opinions, or answers on a particular topic. It is often used by teachers, tutors, or lecturers to quiz students on a topic being taught. Use of polling has shown to improve the end of semester exam performance of lesser achieving students compared to traditional board work. It is associated with behaviourist learning, as the question followed by the answer conditions students to reinforce correct knowledge. It can also be social constructivist in nature when followed by discussion after the class answers the question to further deepen understanding. I tried to act back on Caleb's feedback, in which he said my audio was a bit jumpy and varied in volume, but however I was unable to due to the poor recording equipment and audio editing software. I'd also removed some information from some of my slides. I also got advice from Jordan, who studies physiology but did not partake in this class. I tried to act on his advice of audio being too jumpy too, but I was unable to fix this due to poor equipment.